hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better.
Okay, cool. As I was saying, damn, fucking, I don't know, man. I don't understand what it is about game. I don't understand what it is about these game developers and just like pushing out shit out their ass and being like, pay us hundreds of dollars to play this online. It'd not even be worth it.
Yeah, that's why I stick with the games I know. If I knew I liked it when I grabbed the DLCs for it, yeah, I'll get them again. Hey everybody, welcome to Skyrim, episode 8. Yes, I am in party chat with my boy Broken. He is on... Shit,
God of War. Trying to damn platinum damn game. I've been trying for a while. Just the only thing that's gonna screw me over the most, I think, is gonna be the Trials of Muspelheim.
I'm probably going to Skyrim for at least 2, maybe 3 hours until I probably have to take the dog out and get him at 6.
Yes, you know, I'm gonna send her down a screenshot.
Jesus fucking You know what? I like the fact that I have the PlayStation app now. Now I don't have to cut out of my screen to go look.
This is the only fucking thing the DLCs on Destiny 2 are fucking worth nowadays, as far as I'm concerned. And I mean this when I say it, because instead of them actually trying to make games worth fucking playing that people will actually consider. Alright, look at Ghost of Tsushima, for example. That game technically didn't have no online gameplay at all whenever it was first released. And people threw fucking money at it, damn near just about sold their soul and everything else to, you know what I mean? And then you look at all these other games and it's like, why in the fuck can they make something like this all the time? You know what I mean? I can understand that there's a pandemic going on. I can understand working from home and a whole bunch of other shit, you know what I mean? But damn, it's pathetic. I don't know. It is fucking pathetic. I can say that with damn confidence. And I mean, serious. It's like I said before, like, we're supposed to sit here and fork out of our ass hundreds of fucking dollars to supposedly play this shitty game online that's not even worth our damn time to even do the first freaking mission on. You know what I mean? Don't let your old lady see this, but this right here is my damn screensaver on my phone. That's Erismorn, and that's the only fucking thing Destiny 2 is good for nowadays. I've got videos regarding Petrovenge and what's her name?
I can look at it on my phone if my phone works. So everybody, we are going to the Wolf Skull Cave. We're going to be doing that quest. And then hopefully getting some goodies from Solitude. On the PlayStation app.
I meant what I said, man. That's the only thing that fucking Destiny 2 and all these other games are good for nowadays. This is basically what the fuck I just sent to you.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Too, because, like, I don't even know, Bioshock Infinite is fucking better than them a lot of games, and it didn't have no online shit like that I'm aware of, and if it did, it was very rarely ever fucked with. Like, so many games from years ago.
I like that.
So many games from damn years ago. I don't even fucking know, bro. But actually, if you like it that much, hang on a second. Where's
I ain't gonna put it as my screensaver because then mine.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say no. That's what I was about to say. Don't let the old lady see it.
Cause she goes through my phone because I got nothing to hide, and she's like, yeah, like she sees
that was me.
The pictures I have of her, and I told her, she's like, do you save the pictures?
The thing is about to say though, that's the thing though, I'm not really necessarily sitting there. That's one thing I won't do. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry because I've got more respect for my people than that. I'm not gonna sit there and hound on anyone to see their woman. Where I stand, where I said before, damn, talking about she's your problem now, you deal with it, shit. I don't need that type of problem. I mean, I'm not saying that you should or anything like that, but I'm just saying in general. I just don't know. The worst part is that whenever these damn companies do stupid shit like that, that screws us over as a gamer because we start losing interest in shit on what we want to play.
Exactly.
So it's like, for example, if Warframe was to do that shit, I'd more than likely quit too, and permanently just switch to something else because, I mean, why the hell should I have to sit here and waste my damn time and money and effort and everything else on
Warframe?
this game that's, you know what I mean,
good.
going downhill worse than my damn, you know what I mean? It's just pathetic, man. And that's the sad thing about it.
PJ, can you go feed the dogs, please?
Yeah. If I ever hear the words I use here, that's when my happy ass is gonna take a nice little goddamn trip down to the fucking woods and to the nearest fucking waterway and swim my happy ass away from that bitch.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. Summon Pema. We summon Pema.
You're gonna see a white boy turn fucking pale, and you're gonna see fucking dust tracks behind my ass. That's all I gotta say.
The dreamless sleep of death, Pema. No longer. Hear us,
All people that I've had anything to do with as far as it goes for like nurses and doctors and shit. There's something off about that woman that has been damn seeing off red flags on every fucking corner. And when I say red damn flags, I mean something screaming at me, stay as fucking far away from her as I can. And I've never had that happen unless it was something that was legitimately going to happen. Like, you ever had that weird sixth sense that you were about to go do something, but something told you not to do it? It's that type of shit, you know what I mean? That's understandable, but this case, though, I don't know, man. It's weird. When I say it's weird, it's... I don't fucking know, bro. God fucked up here.
Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm! As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon with words bound by blood. What? What are you doing, you fools? You cannot bind me to your wills. Bound by blood. You ants don't have the power to bind me!
Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
What was that? Victory!
Yeah, speaking of Outlast, I wonder when the hell Outlast Trials is supposed to be coming out. I'll tell you one thing, man. Of all the damn games I've played, that right there is probably the most fucked up. Curious about this.
Red Barrels has shared 3 new screenshots from the new game releasing in 2021 in Outlast Trials. My name is Using Actions, and if you're new to the channel,
Sure, as long as it ain't been damn PS5 exclusive, I know exactly what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. I'm there next time I get some money.
So in the first image, we have a
Probably end up putting my happy ass in a fucking mental hospital. It'll be worth it.
Some kind of business. You can tell it from what looks like a front desk with filing cabinets behind it. Some very creepy decor on the wall and the mannequins in a display area. And the picture frame on the wall, it looks to be some kind of dead guy with long gray stringy hair looking like a total creep. As you can tell by now, this place was designed to be creepy. Then we have some kind of mechanism in the middle of the room with blood and rust on it. I'm not sure exactly what this is. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments section. But we see severed body parts around it, what looks like an arm, a head, some other gore. And the last big thing that sticks out in this picture is the person standing upstairs that looks like they're waving. Trying my best to get a good look at it. It kind of looks like a clown to me. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think.
Please tell me you
stopped
that.
Be another mannequin.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly.
I have little patience for mundane concerns.
The last thing I can think of this picture is, like I said earlier,
May
it
the
does
gods
look like
watch
an
over your
entrance to
battle,
some kind of business place with
Anyone
If I needed something
it could possibly be the entrance
I had
to
you
the hospital
figured for
or
a
asylum
mage.
that we saw
I
in
think
the
you'll
Outlast
appreciate
Trials
this.
teaser trailer that came out a few months ago. There's also a cross on the wall by the desk, which also suggests that, but who knows. So in the next image, we have a spooky amusement park or carnival kind of vibe. Once again, you can see some mannequins in these little covered carts. Bar area to the left with some cherry pop signs on the wall. Is it?
Take care of yourself and remember.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Using Actions here, and welcome to this little video I wanted to make because I've been seeing a lot of rumors going around and a lot of false information. So I wanted to make this video talking about Outlast Trials and everything we know so far. Currently, I'm making this video on September 18th of 2020.
As you may know,
So obviously, if you're watching this in the far future, I'm sure a lot of things have changed. But as of the date right now, as of the upload date, this is everything we know about Outlast Trials. So first thing I'm sure a lot of people are curious about, there is no confirmed release. It will be coming out sometime in 2021, and I'm actually really happy for that because of everything going on lately. I'm surprised it wasn't pushed back even more. So, but we don't know if it's going to be in the beginning of the year, middle, end. We don't know, but it is coming out in 2021, so no month or day released yet. But I'm sure that will be coming quite soon. Another question I see a lot, and I get asked in a lot of my live streams, is it going to be multiplayer / co-op? And it has been confirmed, it was confirmed a while back by Red Barrels, that it is going to be a co-op game with up to 4 other players, so, well, you and 3 other players. So yes, to put those rumors to rest, it is completely confirmed by Red Barrels themselves, it is going to be a co-op Outlast game. Another question that I see a lot in my live streams, which don't think I'm dissing you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys being in my live streams. I know a lot of people have questions about this game. I know this game is going to be very different from other Outlast games. I completely understand that. I'm just curious as you guys are, but I'm just making this video to clear up things. Don't think I'm like mad or anything. But I see a lot of people asking if this is Outlast 3 or just calling this Outlast 3, and I guess you could say it is the 3rd Outlast game, but it's not a official Outlast 3. It's actually a spin-off of the series. That's why it's not called Outlast 3. It's called Outlast Trials. It's its own kind of game. And I can almost guarantee you guys, after this game, there actually will be a official Outlast 3. So yes, just to clear that up as well, this is not Outlast 3, this is a spin-off of the series. Outlast Trials is not Outlast 3. Next thing is that this game is going to be taking place during the Cold War, so I'm assuming around the 1960s or 70s was like the height of the Cold War. I'm not going to go into a big explanation of what the Cold War was, but the date will probably be somewhere in the 60s or 70s, I assume. So a lot of people will be wondering if characters from the first two games will be coming back, and I highly doubt it because most of those characters that are in the first two games aren't even born yet with the time period. You know, a few characters apply, such as, you know, maybe Dr. Warnicki, which is actually one of my theories. He probably will be in this game because it'll be in his younger days, because as we know, during the first Outlast game, which takes place in 2013, he's actually like 90-something years old, so he would be quite a bit younger in the 60s and 70s. But I've seen that question a lot as well. People are wondering if, you know, some possible characters that have not died in the first two games may be returning in this one, and I highly doubt that. Unless Murkoff it's like time travel or some crazy shit, I doubt it. Also, I've seen a lot of people commenting on a few of the videos I've already made on Outlast Trials saying it's going to be like Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th, games like that. And I don't think
for her husband.
Like those games. In those games, you guys know somebody plays as the antagonist, which in this, I don't think it's going to be somebody playing as the enemy that chases you around. I think it's just going to be, you know, your basic AI, but obviously improved from the first two games because, you know, technology is a lot better nowadays from 2013. And so I think it's just going to basically be you and three other people, just I don't know where you're going to be yet. I'm assuming some kind of asylum, but I'm not too sure. And you're going to be in an area, and you're going to have to obviously probably have objectives, survive, run, hide. You can't fight. We know you can't fight. It's an Outlast game, so you're not going to be able to fight, but...
That's bullshit, man. That's one thing I never understood that. Amnesia, I can kind of understand that because what you were going up against, technically I could see how anything you do wouldn't be able to bother it whatsoever because technically they were like demons or some shit.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
But Outlast 2 and Outlast Trials, they should have been able to give you like some way to defend yourself.
Heard about what you did, killing those foul witches. Well done, companion.
For this one guy to frickin' spawn in here, because he gives us a quest line.
Divines bless you. May the ground... What? I was there. You understand? They left... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Looking for an education that can support online learning? Enter Strayer. Our innovative tools help you reach your...
What's going on, guys? Using action Options here, and today I'm going to be explaining a game a lot of people were confused about, and including myself in the end credits roll. If you can't tell by now, it's Outlast 2, obviously, from the title and what you're seeing now. This video is going to be about the main storyline, and I will most likely do more videos about different parts of the game that people and I didn't understand after I played them, or while I was playing them, that is. So to start off, our protagonist's name is Blake Langerman, and you are the husband of Lynn Langerman, her assistant and cameraman. Lynn Langerman is an investigative journalist seeking the answers behind a pregnant woman murdered under impossible circumstances in Arizona. You can find out this information I'm telling you from about the first 30 seconds of the game, so we're going to move into some deeper stuff. But this beginning stuff does have quite a bit of importance, as you will see here in a couple seconds.
You were calling out some other woman's name.
What?
In your sleep. You know a Jessica?
Oh, no.
Some say I got my position because my cousin...
I was dreaming about Jessica Gray from when we were kids.
Yeah. I haven't thought about her in ages.
Hey, we're crossing into reservation land now. You said I'm looking for some sort of factory?
Yeah.
We can look, but there's nothing out here.
It does look pretty empty.
You have no knowledge of who you speak to. She had to have spent at least a decade downstream from some pretty heavy industry.
Now, that scene you just saw is actually
a tragic,
but we're going to get back into that in a lot more detail pretty soon. But before this whole helicopter segment starts, Blake is having a dream about an old school classmate from the 4th grade, actually, named Jessica Gray. Now, Jessica Gray was a friend of Blake and Lynn in school, and she actually ended up committing suicide by hanging herself. Now, this dream that Blake is having is actually a recurring thing throughout the game, but it's like every time he closes his eyes, basically, he's having like the same dream of her like screaming and yelling for his help. It's pretty messed up shit. Now, after you and your wife talk about what's going on in the recordings and get some beginning footage for their documentary or...
Fuck is that right?
Oh, well, he's just having this really messed up recurring dream. It's some pretty messed up shit. But anyway...
it's the type of dream that he was having. It was right before he found the girl.
It's like your first flashback, then you wake up and you see the crashed helicopter, Lynn is gone, and then mainly for the rest of the game it is your goal to find her and get her back. Now, in that clip I showed you, they mentioned a factory, as that would be the only reason there was so much mercury left in the dead pregnant woman's body. We actually get to see the factory later on, sadly from a distance, but the factory is actually owned by the Murkoff Corporation. Now, if you didn't know, the Murkoff Corporation is actually the same people from the first game that reopened Mount Massive Asylum and were conducting all the crazy experiments there. But like I said earlier, you get to see the factory from a distance at the lake, but you also can find a document at the lake, and I should mention it is probably the hardest one to find in the game. Now, this letter or document is called Old Traveler, and what this letter does is actually link Murkoff University to the segment Arizona working on the relay. Now, people in the town are referred to as subjects, the longer or closer you get to the relay or the bright flashes, the more insane you become. And in a dream state, or what happened to Blake Gray, a helicopter crash, and multiple times throughout the game, the further away you end up moving from the relays. I believe this is basically people working in the factory and experiments or people who come into contact with the factory or towers or scientists working. This could be something completely else, but again, this is mainly just my opinion. So all the people in this area play the Christians that are in this area are not able to leave.
Tower. A radio tower on microwave civilization. For a second I was dumb enough to think I might not die.
And notice throughout the game, Blake's dreams start to become more real. While he is not in the dream state, he hears Jessica or sees her, and the same with Father Lauder. At the end of the game, I believe that Blake has lost all sanity when you see that final ray of just whiteness go up and fill your screen. I believe the leading up to the end, such as the blood rain, the red moon, the apocalypse, it was all not real. It was all in his head, but it was also in the people's heads around him. This would also explain why, while he's in the dream state, his dreams keep getting worse at the school and not just in the real world. So the closer he gets to the factory or towers, the further he keeps losing his sanity. The dreams become almost completely real. And you notice this mostly after you get out of the mines, he starts talking about some of the most randomest crap, and it all relates to his dreams in the real world.
Since you
can die in the dream state or dreams. He can practically die in his own mind and become nothing more than a walking corpse. So let's recap. Everything in this area of Arizona is being controlled by that relay tower or the microwave intermissions coming off of it, and making the locals, Blake and even Lynn, go insane and lose their minds the longer they spend in this location without any way of leaving. The towers and relays also mess with technology. We know this because the first time you see it happens, you lose the engine in the helicopter, which causes the crash, and while you're here, explain why when you record events, there are no pictures, static, and the voices are gibberish. Static. This recording is actually saying things you can't relate to the event you recorded. You can't make out what he's saying though until you play his voice in the background. Something also notices when you are in the dreams and you come back to the real world. Like voice and your presentation. Stop now. The body is moving your mind.
So, life has brought you. I stand where I am. Now is not the time to fight a monster. That which is unknown. Some fear our new. Time will prove me right. All right then.
You will not disrespect Jarl Idbrod while in this hall. Do we have an understanding?
Later after that, you wake up and Noth is sitting next to you. He sees the baby, and
It's
you
no
see the baby.
secret that
We're
Jarl
both been
Idbrod
the
is
above ground, suffering the torment of the relays. However,
Now
Lynn
you
was in
go
the
about
mines
your
and only
business.
got hit with 1 or 2 flashes. That's why she sees the storm or apocalypse happening, but isn't far
You
enough
business
gone
with
to
the
see
Jarl.
in a couple
I'd ask that
seconds.
you speak to me first. I do what I can to see that Idbrod... Ah, life in Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain. There's news of rebellion against the Empire. And then, the men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine. That's what... Now some worry this wizard Follian will foul it all up. What's the hurry? Auxiliary?
Be careful. I don't. My brother is... We were taking him to the... Are you heading to Whiterun? Good. Thank you. Until next time.
White man has been... Watch it! You're the Harbinger. God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn. Watch this. I'm telling you, is that fur coming out of your ears? I used to be an adventurer like you. I took an arrow in the knee. Safe, I hope.
Ow.
Still got freaking new throw. Get out of here. This. I gotta go back to the house and drop some shit off. Alright, secret door. Look. Nope, that's a plate.
Before you start asking, I'm fine. I just hit some resin way too damn hard. I was coming on here.
Until you were done calling to find out if you were dying.
No, not yet. Anyways, think you won't get rid of me that damn easily? Ah, I've been trying for fucking years, man. You find a way to take my ass down and keep me in the ground permanently. I'd actually pay to know how. Yeah, I'm being. You know what's so messed up? And this is actually from personal experience, and I'm not actually bragging or nothing, but this is the fucked up reality, alright? I have done God knows how much, like, pain pills and nerve pills. I huffed Freon so badly that I literally blacked out to the point that I didn't even know I was on the ground. And that right there was a 2-day straight binge, like legit. As soon as I woke up, all the way up until I went to bed, that's all I did, all whole fucking day and night, just huffed Freon. And I'm still fucking alive after how much I've done, how I have no fucking clue. Then on top of that, the 3 open heart surgeries, which one of them I died during whenever I was a baby. And not to mention all the art consumed over the years. The moonshine incident. I could continue to go on the whole cigarettes. Let me tell you a nice little story, bro. I tried picking up cigarettes years ago when I was like 15, 16 years old. Because I started wondering to myself, like, how many more surgeries am I gonna go through before that's it? You know what I mean? Like, there's no coming back from that, and if you do, you're gonna be a damn vegetable. You know what I'm saying? And the more I kept on going, but the more I kept on going through my head, the more I started thinking to myself, well, if I am going to die, I want to go out on my own terms. And plus, I got tired of hearing my dad constantly run his damn mouth about people who smoked cigarettes, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. If cigarettes will technically kill you, then I can physically, legally commit suicide. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am one poor winter child. Because to my dismay, I am 30 years old holding a fucking cigarette in my hand talking about how in the hell I was trying to kill myself by smoking them. That's why I said, if you ever find a way to actually put my ass down permanently, I'd gladly love to pay you to find out, because I'm being dead serious. I don't know what the hell. I'm not saying that I can't die, but at the same time, though, I'm really wondering, like, what the fuck it is that could put me down, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I wasn't stupid enough to start here and mess with, like, really, really heavy drugs like cocaine, crack, or anything like that, thank God. But, you know what I'm saying? I have had my fair share of drug abuse and alcoholism and shit, you know what I mean? But at the same time, though, I can't figure it out to save my fucking life. Sometimes I really feel like a damn Frankenstein experiment, to tell you the damn truth. Just minus the whole being cobbled together and shit. And the reason for that is like I said before, I've been cut open 3 times. And not to mention, I've been through God knows how many medical procedures. Like, I couldn't even tell you. Like, legit, whenever it comes to, like, heart catheterizations, echocardiograms, EKGs, and I can continue to go down the whole damn list, you know what I mean? And yeah, I tell you how many. I know it's been so many that I literally lost track, and that right there has been throughout the whole span of my lifetime, you know what I mean? I still understand. You know how they say, I don't know what providence that keeps you alive, but it ends here or whatever. If I ever heard say, providence it is, please explain.
Fix your mic, brother. Static.
I'm outside of yeah, but as I said, if you know what that's keeping you alive, fucking explain. You know what I'm saying? drive, or is it willpower, or what the hell it is? I don't know. That's just, I wouldn't know. This right here is actually coming from me whenever I say this, and I made a couple of things in my years that I probably would wish a sentence on, but problems like this, I literally wouldn't even wish it upon my worst enemy. That's something that it just completely, just like the COVID situation, it just pretty much puts everything on lockdown, man. You can't do anything physically like what you used to. Walk long distances like you used to. You can't do it. Run or jog or anything like that. You can't do it as long as what you used to. You have to be a lot more.
Without a mask. I go outside without a mask, my entire neighborhood loses its shit. Are you guys fucking serious? I'm nowhere near you motherfuckers. I'm walking the fucking dog.
Well, I mean, in this case though, it's like, I don't know the funny fucking thing that whenever I was younger, I could actually walk for extreme long distances. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Can you hear me now? That's what I was about to say. I feel like a fucking Verizon Wireless commercial. But, yeah, fucking, I don't know anymore. All I know is just, like I said before, you literally have to watch everything you do. You have to watch what you eat, what you drink, and everything else, and you can't do anything you can't do anything too physically strenuous or anything like that. And
I've told my neighbors numerous times already while I've been taking the dog out to go fuck themselves when I'm wearing a mask. Just because of the fact.
I don't know what the mask situation has to do with this, but okay. Well, I mean, the reason why I brought up COVID was because of the fact that how it has everything on lockdown, and you can't technically do shit like you want to, and if you can, it's severely limited. As far as it goes to the situation with your neighbors, I don't know what the hell their problem is. Now, if you're going out into a public place where there's other people, I can understand having a mask on, but... I've been about ready to say fuck it and just buy my happy ass a respirator. One of those special respirators that's supposed to be like a damn guy, like a face mask. That's supposed to help against like viruses and shit. I've been about ready to say fuck it and get one. Cause this shit right now is... Might as well, cause to tell you the damn truth, I mean... I don't even know, buddy. Does it have a gas mask knobs on it?
Man, it's got... You ever play Army of Two?
No, but I played Metro Metro Exodus.
I'll play it to you this way. It's like Army of Two face mask, where it just covers the face, not the back of the head.
Ah, okay, I got you.
The straps and shit.
Yeah, I prefer just a respirator, because that way, if anything, then you don't have to just, you know, man, the way they got things nowadays, it's like I said before, it's pretty much how the hell it's getting to. It's getting to the point where people are going to end up having to start wearing hazmat suits, and fucking gas masks, gloves, and every damn thing else whenever they just go down the motherfucking street to get the fucking mail.
Yep, it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm thinking to myself, like, the flu has how many people, and we've never went this far as it goes for, like, supposedly trying to control a pandemic? Seriously? COVID that can supposedly, like, it's supposedly got, like, what, like a 97% mortality rate, which means that if you catch it, it'd be like an overnight cold or some shit, but if you have a compromised immune system, you're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm thinking to myself, the flu itself Oh my god. I got the flu one time.
Scared of this stuff. I just do it so I don't have to be irritated with other people.
Bruh, I got the fucking flu one time, and I swear to God, I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. That's how bad it was. This shit with COVID, if I caught it, I've got a compromised immune system. If I caught COVID, or anyone here in this household's caught COVID, then I swear to you, we'd already be dead if it's as deadly as what the fuck they're claiming it is. It's fucking stupid, man. It is. And even worse than that, I heard a goddamn thing about the fucking flu in like 2 years, ever since it started.
Oh, yeah, I know. This is their ramped up
And they said they're talking to... Bro, this is the version of the fucking flu. This right here is just... I don't even know. Plus, on top of that, they're talking about different strains and all this other fucking bullshit.
I'm like, oh, they're talking about weed on the news. Woohoo. I heard the word strains. We're good. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, damn, 3 or 4 fucking different strains for this shit. And sitting there talking about how each strain has different side effects and this, that, and the third. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, how the masses can be sheep. Not just that, man, how the masses can be just straight up sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. If you sit here and think about it, ever since Biden went into office, within like the first few weeks to almost a month, he's already done stupid shit that screwed over America worse than what it needs to be. And not to mention
Syria or something.
Syria, yeah, got done bombing Syria and all that.
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, Dad, you ready for another war?
Yeah, that's what I said myself. I was like, you motherfuckers are just banging on, they're just begging the reason, I don't know, but they're gonna fucking regret it.
Politicians get their jollies off watching, American citizens fighting for their country and dying. They just sit there while in a calm room, watching overhead with a drone, just going...
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's all they fucking do, dude. That's what you call a fucking snuff film, man. Militarized snuff film. Why do you think I'm against people? Why do you think I'm against joining the military and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? I got nothing defending my country and everything else. But the whole sending your son to die for the country whenever it should have never been a war that never needed to be started to begin with, like, what the fuck? And then the family only gets a fucking flag in your honor and medals of whatever, medal or two, sitting there talking about he was a brave soldier who gave his life for his country. And it's like, this war never should have been started. You basically should have just killed him your damn self, is what I probably would have told him if that was one of my family members that died like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm being dead serious.
Well, it was my choice to join, but Ghost about 3
Yeah, it probably would have been for the Ghost, man.
My recruiter ghosted me. Fresh hand tattoo, same day.
Wow.
Go fuck yourselves.
That's fucked up.
You getting me now. Navy still wants me, though.
Who?
The Navy.
I wouldn't even go, man. Shit, I knew a girl that had an option in joining the Navy. I could care fucking less if she joined and then died in a goddamn plane crash. I would say that with fucking confidence. And that same bitch I told you about, it's the same motherfucking one. Shit, I'd be the one to shoot her out the goddamn sky. I'm being serious. You're talking about who was in that motherfucking plane? Oh, really? You having trouble? Give me that fucking RPG. Might take about 4 or 5, but I promise you one thing, son. She will be going down in a blaze of fucking glory. And God help her if she starts flying out of there with the damn parachute. She gonna get that thing put full of holes too. I'll make sure her happy ass has a nice little crash landing. Crash and burn, bitch, just like you did to me. Now that's what you would call evil karma.
No, I think that's considered murder at that point.
Oh, justified, actually. She killed me years ago, mentally. You know what I'm saying? It's only nice that I should return the favor, you know what I mean? That saying I saw on Facebook talking about you'll forgive someone you love until you fucking hate them, and that's pretty much exactly where the fuck I've been at for years with her. Love her more than my own fucking life, was willing to do anything and everything she fucking wanted me to.
I wish you knew something about fucking Skyrim, I really do.
I do.
Okay, explain to me why
I used to
people
play it.
just attack me out of nowhere, and not even type of like bandits or...
Depends. Alright, I'll tell you what, depends. Alright, what do they look like first? Like, what type of attire? What else? Are you... If I'm thinking the same kind, I can't remember if it's the same damn type of, elf you're talking about, but there's one place you can, there's one place you go to, and you go up against, they have these weird robotic looking enemies. You know what I'm talking about? They roll around and shit.
Oh yeah,
I think they pop out as like the spheres or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know if those are like, not them, but the dudes
Spider.
got the pointy ears and shit that you come across that later on, you know what I mean? Not the spiders, but the pointy eared assholes. I think they're goblins or some shit.
That's not who I'm talking about, though. It's a straight
That's what I was about to say at this night.
It's not
Alright, let me ask you this, like, are you in the woods? Are you... You're on the server, like, are you in the...
They just start shooting arrows at me as I pass them. They can run past them. Just for no fucking reason. I've checked every single one of their corpses. Not a single letter on them stating, hey, go kill this motherfucker. She pissed me off. Nope. Being negatory. It just
I know that
me, like,
there's...
why are these people
That's what I was about. That's what I was about to say. I'm not 100% sure what they'll like tell you about why they're just like attacking you flat right out. Now it could be. Alright, whenever I first started playing Skyrim, due to the fact that it's open world, I never knew anything about the game like that whatsoever, other than the fact that it was a damn good game, and it still is. Whenever I would go around exploring, I would come across different areas that would have either bandits, wood elves, or, you know what I mean, just whatever, and just being there in that vicinity of that area, they would just flat right out attack you.
Yeah, and that's what
you know what I mean?
It's not like I've done anything.
I don't know.
As
They do it.
turn.
I don't know. That's just what they do, bro. I could not 100% tell you. They did the same damn thing to me whenever I was playing Skyrim on PlayStation 3. I would just I was just looting and just looking for shit, you know what I mean? I don't even think I attacked them first. They just flat right out just started attacking me, and then I had no choice but to fight back. But I don't know, bro.
Fucking Scars doing something. Just messaged me, what's up? I didn't talk to me, so I didn't really answer him. So, I mean, he was in the freaking video, so.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, it seems like he's a cool kid, but, you know.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about. It's this weird video they posted about how Amber Heard got fired because she gained weight.
Yeah, they should never do that kind of shit. Okay, I just went around the whole ship. Alright, nothing good. Damn, it sucks. It's clear now, time to leave. Let's go. That's what I was doing. So, we need to do...
What the hell are you doing?
fast traveling?
Aw.
No, I'm playing with my balls. Yes, I'm fast traveling.
Yeah, that would explain the whole...
I'm getting happy while I'm streaming. Now.
Fire!
Yeah, you can pause your stream the game and put yourself on mute, put the damn headset down, and go
Get me mad.
bathroom and relieve yourself, and leave it at that.
So serious.
My father is Alvin, the blacksmith. I'm...
How about you little fucks move out of my way?
I'm the innkeeper. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
Drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. Our blood and our steel we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
None of us dies.
Oh, shit, I'm tired.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
It's fucked up.
Close the door. Now we can talk. Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope
fucking
right.
crows.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
All lost to the clockwork crows.
Good. The whole point of being in hiding is to appear to be someone you're not. It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't.
Man, you want to know who you, me, Dana, and... Well, pretty much you and me and Dana remind me of
trying to help you. I just need
the Smileys from Manhunt.
Like
I don't know if you ever heard of them or not, but in the first Manhunt, there's these crazed assholes known as the Smileys that take over the insane asylum, literally.
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
It's funny as fuck half the shit they say, man. It reminds me too much of us for some reason.
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. You're nothing not to do. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some... We remember you were the... Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. Yes, you're very old, but that isn't important right now. Yes, but that isn't important. What is important? Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone.
I'm gonna put myself on mute for about 10-15 minutes.
A few years ago, I know they are, and I figured out we're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Something's happening to bring the dragons back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember? So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. Yes. A map of it. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon bear. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better.
So she's a light armored fucktard.
Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Feindal thinks he can... Sure. What can I do for you?
Got the inn till I get back.
You look like a traveler. Right. Someone that has seen Camilla Valeria. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. Is that sarcasm? I've heard... still you have a... Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Feindal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
Kynes Grove is this way.
Ow! Hey!
What makes the Popeye's chicken sandwich the sandwich? Freshly hand-battered chicken, crunchy pickles.
Citizen, I'm warning you. The presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone. Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Should have picked somebody else for your dinner.
You gonna be on it? You gonna be on it?
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Oh my god, for a little
Oh,
bit late.
hello
Man,
there.
I feel like I'm
Didn't notice you come up. I was focusing my magic. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing. You don't have to. See, my grandfather... After that, I thought... I even went to the College of Winterhold. They just laughed at me.
The magic is in the staff, not in me, they said. Nah, I don't think so. I used to think... See ya. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing.
We may both end up dead, but at least it gets me out of Riverwood.
Never should have come. Enough!
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use... That's a real shame. It's a bad time to get lost.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
No, I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salakundir, Zil Gulon. Ulsa.
Steady. Here we go. This is worse than I
I see that mortals have become arrogant while I My Lord Alduin requires your death. It's to be a real fight then. Good.
So you really are... God, look at that. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised. I'm one of the last members. For the last... Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need... Exactly. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. The first thing, the Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. The Empire had and now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could... Problem is, that place is... I'm not... Meet me back in River. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
this house, get my so-called, family shit pushed in. It's not gonna sit there because it's gonna be stable. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put a regular weapon rack. It will stay. I'm actually gonna put one of the dawn breakers there beside it. It's a fucking dawn breaker. Put the ring in the mirror away. We'll just put that small Dave card packs up in here, and we'll put the gold in here. So, yep, there we go. I'm just getting tired and cranky, I guess. Alright, I will see you guys in a couple hours.